Welcome to your midweek update. I'm your host, Paul, from KCTK Radio. This is the program where we give you a very quick update about what people are talking about this week. Now, we examine the latest trending Google searches for today, so you know what everyone is concerned about. Now, I'm not claiming these are the most important things, or even that you should know them at all. I'm just helping you by letting you know what is going on in the world. So, without further ado, I don't think that's right. Without further fondue. No. Without further ado.
Number 5.
On with the countdown. So number 5 today is Jenna Fisher. Jenna Fisher. She happened to be on the Jimmy Kimmel Show last night. And right before she came on, she had a wardrobe malfunction. So she appeared on the show with a towel instead of a dress. Now, what I think happened was people around the world perhaps were saying to each other, "Did you see Jenna Fisher in only a towel?" No, I didn't. They quickly ran to their computer machine and they decided that they would try to look at Jenna Fisher only wearing a towel and hoping that towel would fall off. I'm finding as we do these programs to find out what people are searching for, they're usually searching for hot chicks. And I think that's what they were trying to do. I guess you can Google it and look at Jenna Fisher and her appearance on the Jimmy Kimmel Hour on the ABC television network and watch her wear a towel. And it is zany. It is crazy. Now, one thing she said on the show is that she's a Missouri girl. I didn't realize this. She went to Truman State University and she grew up in the St. Louis area, which is strange because we know Jenna Fisher mostly from The Office. She played the receptionist, right? You following me? Who played the receptionist after her? That's right, Ellie Kemper. Where's Ellie Kemper from? St. Louis, Missouri. How about that? All your finest receptionists are from St. Louis, Missouri.
Number 4.
Number 4 in the same theme of looking at a hot chick and trying to find out some dirt on them. The search is actually for Ryan Sweeting. Ryan Sweeting, the former tennis pro. But the reason people are searching is because he was married to a very lovely Kaley Koku. She's the star of The Big Bang Theory. She's the highest paid actress on television now. And she used to be married to Ryan Sweeting. And she did an interview today that came out talking about what a weird and wild creep he was and how much he changed after he married her. Yeah, it happens. They change, they get insane, and they get very jealous of a hot, very successful Kaley Cuckoo. Now, they always, they mention her as the highest paid actress, like it's so surprising, but she's on the biggest show, The Big Bang Theory. You're probably watching it right now instead of listening to this. It's a hugely popular program, and shouldn't the people who make that program be the highest paid? I think they should, but that's just me. Let's take a quick break and check in with our sponsors. They do such a great job to make sure that you get your mid-week update every week. This time, this episode is brought to you by Creative Credit Answers. Alert, alert! Be gone, maxed out credit cards, overdue loans, suffocating interest rates, and relentless collection agencies. If the credit rating is making you and others around you cringe, there's only one thing to do, and that's turn to the professionals at Creative Credit Answers. Even if your credit is less than perfect, and we've all been there, we'll help you get back on track. You can do it, and we can help. So call 913-735-0060 today and visit our website, www.creativecreditanswers.com, that's on the World Wide Web, for your free credit report. Creative Credit Answers, where we get creative about fixing your credit. And use promo code Your Midweek Update at checkout.
Number 3.
Number 3 on the top Google trending searches of the day is a young man by the name of Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is being traded. He's a professional football player in the National Football League. He plays for the New England Patriots club. He has been shipping or trading. He's traded. He's a receiver. He was traded to the Rams of Los Angeles. And they traded him for a 4th-round pick to the Los Angeles Rams for... They did a pick in the 2018 4th-round pick for a 23rd overall pick. I don't know how that works, but he was traded. And they have to do this quickly because the NFL draft is coming up very soon. Further down in the Google searches, number 6 was that they've ranked where these college players are and who's going to get first, and it looks like a tight end. But I tell you, the Rams of Los Angeles, they are making some moves to be very competitive. They did pretty good last year, and they are really active in the trading. As I see on these Google searches, people are following them. I mentioned that I do fantasy football, or I used to, and it ruined my life for football season. So I don't follow it as closely as I should, but I can see that the Rams are making some moves, and it makes sense because now that they're in Los Angeles, they're out of St. Louis, they don't have to be a great receptionist anymore.
Number 2.
Well, this is just a delight. This search is Spotify stocks. Spotify, where you go in there and you listen to some music online. I guess you can get really any song you can think of if you pay for it. I only have the free Spotify. I'm not proud of it. Maybe I can work on my income and get the Spotify that you pay for. But you can go in there and you get streaming music. And it really has killed, what's that called? Oh, yeah, radio. It's because you can listen to anything you want and find any music. And Spotify went public on the stock exchange today. It began trading at $1.32 a share and then went all the way up to 200 and... Oh, I'm sorry. No, wait. If nothing else, we're accurate here. We pride ourselves on that. So it went from $132 to share to $165.90. So it puts the whole corporation at $29.5 billion. So Spotify did well. Other of the stocks, tech stocks aren't doing as well lately, but Spotify came out, and I guess everyone's searching and trying to figure out, hey, why didn't I buy Spotify when I should have?
And number 1.
I am so very surprised that the next thing was number 1 because it's not. It is not a high school shooting. It's an office place shooting. We're just guess we're going old school. The YouTube shooting happened. There was someone who went on the YouTube campus and shot 3 people, wounded 3 people, and then killed themselves. Now, here's something new, folks. It was a woman. Usually these are white men who are man at the world, but now we have more diversity. We have a woman. Yay! Yay. So I guess maybe we're making progress in that. Now, what's interesting about this terrible tragedy is that they didn't have an assault weapon. So they wounded 3 people as opposed to spending 5 minutes killing 17. You see what I'm saying? Maybe we should ban that assault weapon and let people only shoot 3 people and then move on with their lives. It's an idea that you can say you heard here on the Midweek Update. It's been so much fun talking to you, telling you things you don't need to know or care to know. But that's what we do every week. That's your Midweek Update. This is Paul saying, until we meet again, please, please be safe.
has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctk.radio12345.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.